Oh. Can't let it show me up like that.
There you go.
We watch Hello Okanagan. Here's the Signage backcountry.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Hello Okanagan. David, we're limbering up today. What's going on?
Well guys, today we are going to be at Noble Yoga, showing you guys a state-of-the-art new yoga studio here in the Okanagan. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please make sure you do so. It really helps us out a lot. And thank you guys so much for watching another segment. This is a Millennium Valley Productions hit Hello Okanagan TV show.
Follow us now. Namaste, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Hello Okanagan, and we're here with a really good friend of ours named Dolly, who opened up a spectacular yoga studio called Noble Yoga in downtown Vernon. And I need to tell you this. We're going to show you some B-roll. This doesn't even look like a typical yoga place. It's like a Los Angeles spa, Beverly Hills spa. You should be paying tens of thousands of dollars to come here, but no. It's very affordable. Dolly, thanks for letting us come here.
Thank you so much, Peter.
So we were here before one of your classes, so we got to see a little bit of, you know, how a class works.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna teach us schmucks now how to do some proper yoga poses and teach us about yoga. Why is yoga good for you, etc.
Really, really cool space. I remember first coming in here and just being kind of mesmerized with the quality, the outlook, the lighting. And it wasn't super hot. I mean, when you hear hot yoga, not all classes need to be super, super hot, which is nice. And then I also really like the fact that, and I mean, Dolly can get into it more, I'm sure too, but they have a lot of introductory courses. So things that even you and I can do very easily and still be comfortable.
And I mean, one of my first questions before we get to the history, with having hot yoga, and you guys, we're gonna show you these LED lights that you can't even tell they're actual heat lamps, basically. But is it just because it loosens your muscles and it's easier to do things, or is it just because you want to drop 5 pounds and sweat?
Yeah. Actually, a real misconception. You don't really lose weight. I mean, I guess you lose water weight, but in reality...
I have a lot of water weight.
But in reality, I mean, you end up retaining that by the end of the day again anyways. And so, and hopefully you do, because you want to stay hydrated. But the reason primarily is that first explanation you gave, which is the heat helps you get into the body a little bit. But there is a threshold that you don't want to cross, which is when we get into those really hot heats of like between 40 and 42 degrees. In reality, if it's outside, they send you back inside, right? Because it becomes really dangerous.
But when I walked in here, I was waiting for the windows to be moist and your mirrors to be glossed over, but no, it's not. It's like it is a different type of heat.
It's a different type of heat, and we spent a lot of, there's a lot of thinking behind the whole system. So we have humidifiers for each side. So in the practice room, it's got its own whole HVAC system, humidification, and we play with those numbers all the time so that the system is warming to the body, not the room.
So let's get into some of the background of Noble. So first off, why the name?
Yeah, why the name? That's a really good question. For a few reasons. Often we think about the word noble and it kind of creates almost like a sense of royalty. But I think there's another component to the word noble, which is morals, being a good person, being a noble person, and that means a lot to me. And I think that we can have luxury in our lives without being pretentious.
I can see the sweat beating off of Mitchell right now, so let's maybe get into some learning about some yoga, Peter. Hey guys, make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok to see all the cool content we post on there.
And don't forget, we're a YouTube show. Subscribe and like our last show.
Everyone coming
Okay, you're saying it like I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so come on.
She's throwing out these poses.
So what do you think child's pose is? Nobody do anything.
Child's pose?
Yeah, show us child's pose. Okay, no. I need to know this one. Show us happy baby. He knows downward dog. That's too easy. Say another one. Is eagle a pose?
Yeah, it is. Do eagle.
Eagle. You're allowed to do that in a yoga class. What yoga class have you been to where you can do that?
I've never been to. They're throwing out these terms like I know what they're talking about. Okay, dumb it down for us.
So, child's pose, you'll come to sit on your shins, untuck your toes, and then allow your belly to rest over your thighs, arms reach long.
Okay.
Just taking the time to watch Peter.
All the way through your shoulders, and you'll anchor down here, so no moving, just find stillness in this shape. Full inhale, full exhale. Grab your kneecaps as you exhale, and then you're gonna lean back. So without letting go of your knees, bring your chin to your chest. Let it stretch your skin so much so, get even wider through your back ribs. Take one more full breath in here. Good. Then cactus your arms as you breathe out. Good, do that twice more. Inhale.
I've seen this in a Broadway show.
Last one, inhale. Cactus. Reach up, breathe in. And then hands to the ground as you breathe out. Grab your blocks now and put them on their highest height. And then place your hands flat on your blocks, and then come to stand on your right leg and lift your left leg like you're one long line, like a stick pose. It's warrior 3. Good, take a full breath in, and then step forward and fold hands to the ground as you breathe in. So your fingertips are on the ground like little tripods, and you reach forward through the crown of your head and bow in. Good. Last breath in here. Last breath out.
I'm blown away how this geriatric over here is so flexible. He's more flexible than I am. It's crazy. Namaste, Peter. It's very impressive.
If you don't stretch, you kind of lose it. So my entire life, it's like, I could be walking down the street and my wife laughs because I'll like if I feel a tightness, if we're waiting for the red light, I'll stretch my calf on the curb, or I'll pretend I'm tying my shoe so I don't look like, some weirdo stretching in the middle of the street. I'll pretend I'm tying my shoe, but I'm literally like trying to stretch it out because it's tightening up, and then I come back up again.
My favorite Peter move, I don't know if Mitchell's ever caught it on camera in past episodes, when he's like mid-sentence, he's like, yeah, I think we need to do that, it's just like randomly. I'm like, what? Pardon me?
Back to back.
Do you want to try something like a little...
Dangerous?
Yeah.
I was joking.
Maybe him.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, show him some complicated yoga poses, honestly.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
I didn't even...
Can't let him show me up like that.
I was like, trying to say, straighten that leg up, David. There you go.
Hey, that little cute. Are you the yoga teacher? We're hired. I'm going to take you into something called flying pigeon or Ekapatagalavasana. There's a couple stages along the way that you can do. First stage to this, where you can totally stay and hang out here because it's a lot as it is to stand in your left leg, pick up your right knee, like in a 90-degree angle, and then you're just going to cross your right ankle in front of your left thigh. And this might be where you stay.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. If you haven't done any hip openers, you're gonna really love me after
I felt
this.
that right away.
And then this might be where you stay, hands to hips or hands at heart. Or move your bum back in space, bend your bottom knee, and then bring your fingertips to the earth or to your blocks. Yes, totally. And then this might be where you stay.
Oh, that's a good stretch. Daddy needed that one. Ooh.
Don't say that. What's wrong with you? Have you ever been in public before?
Your hands can be on your blocks or on the mat, just depends on how tight your hip is. Peter, I'm gonna say blocks for you. And then palms flat, your shin comes to the back of your arms. Okay, and your arms are gonna push back into your shin, and then maybe you lift your back toe.
Okay, this one should have been called the New York pretzel. Not the flying pigeon. How do you get a flying pigeon out of this?
So
wanna see
spaghetti
the-
fly?
I wanna see the
Yes,
Greek pretzel.
that's really good. You did so good. Because then you want to look forward and you just bring the weight into your hands and you push your arms back into your leg as your leg leans into your arms.
How long do you hold these poses for?
Like anywhere from between like 30 seconds to like 2 minutes. It just depends on what the capacity is.
And depends on the class, I'm guessing.
Just so everybody at home knows, we were able to hold it for 3 seconds. Her saying 2 minutes is like holding your breath underwater for 2 minutes. No, it's hard.
Well, you can't do that? For what? You can't hold your breath for 2 minutes underwater?
Basically,
Verbal contract, you're financially liable if anything happens to me. Because I've said this is a bad idea and I don't want to do it.
I have it on recording too.
You do. And he said yes, so you have that, right?
Yeah.
I'll do any of the heavy lifting you ever need to do in your life.
yeah, go right into
Wait up, is this the dirty dancing thing?
it. Actually goes
Hold my hands.
Oh.
Careful. And fold
Wait up, I gotta be lower on you.
Yeah, you do have to be lower. It's
Like right
just
there.
hip creases.
Where do you,
But
where's the
Dave's
best
not-
place? Where's the best place for the feet?
They go right into the bony part of the hip.
Oh, he's got lots of points. There we go. Oh,
Yeah, they go like strong legs.
now it's up to you to balance. I got you.
Have mercy. Straight. Do it. Superman.
Superman.
Okay, hold my hands. Bring me down. Hold my hands. Peter.
Are you scared?
Hold my hands.
Just don't spit.
And it's kind of like a headset because now my head is like not even.
So the weight's on your shoulders.
Yep.
Crash landing.
It's a crash pad, isn't it?
Yes. A tiny little.
You know what? Actually, I think some paper in the refrigerator. Do you want to put that under your head, break your fall there too?
So am I just pushing myself up?
Yeah. And then they hold you there. One leg at a time. This usually will help. Okay. Do straight your leg.
So you want my foot to hit the wall?
No.
No, I want the whole
Oh.
back line of your leg to hit the wall.
There you go.
Yay!
Tell me you were recording.
I did.
That's pretty impressive, actually.
That was.
I'm gonna let go of my hands?
Yeah, you totally can.
Oh no, I
Why
can't.
would you let go of your hands?
You can.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it. As soon as I got my legs up, I went,
That's so weird.
oh wow.
I saw it.
I realize now that what I'm doing here, it actually does do everything. It works out the muscles, it works out the joints and the hips and everything else. But yeah, it does do something to the mind. And I totally believe, I'm a huge believer in breathing techniques. Whether it's anxiety or mental illness or even in sports. And I used to play goalkeeper, and when there was a bunch of shots all at once, but as soon as I was always taught this when I was younger by a professional who told me when the ball goes past the half line to the other side, that's when you have your moment to catch your breath. There's certain deep, like holding it for certain seconds, letting it go, doing it again over and over. There's certain little techniques that they taught me that actually does change. Like your mind's going, holy cow, holy cow, holy cow, and then all of a sudden, within 30 seconds, while all this excitement's happening in the other half of the field, you're balancing yourself again, forgetting about everything that happened and getting your body ready for the next action. And I totally believe in breathing. So to me, what we're learning here is everything. It is again, breathing, centering yourself, feeling spiritual, if I can say that. It's weird, but I do feel like it. And then, like I said, like the muscles and the joints, I don't think there's anything else you can do that combines all that together and then makes you really feel good when you're done, because I feel a lot better right now.
I mean, I think it's important too to keep an open mind and understand that not every yoga class or studio or even instructor is made equally, and what resonates with some people may not resonate with everyone, right? And being open to trying new things. I mean, I tried a bunch of yoga classes before I came here, and I just never got to that point ever in my life where I got to that meditative state that everyone talks about in yoga until my very first class here. And I remember telling my girlfriend when I left, I was like, in the last 5 minutes, I don't know where I went, but it wasn't here anymore. And I think that's where you first strive for it, but you won't do that unless you keep trying new classes and, like I said, new instructors, new styles, whatever it is. All right, now show us some of the other parts. I know Peter's favorite is the change rooms.
The fountain.
So you come in through this space, and then as you can see here, there is what we call like the kiosk sink.
The watering
this
hole.
Is this is where you do get your water from, and everything is automatic,
Hey, Mitchell,
so
look at
hands free.
It's like he's seeing automatic taps for the first time.
The soap is in this one.
This isn't just smaller water and okay.
It's
Oh yeah, this one's for David. This one's for David. And this one's for Peter. No, David, this is not a fountain for little people. Dolly, do people actually stick their faces in here after yoga because they're so hot?
Sometimes you have people that like get a little, they like splash it in there or whatever, maybe stick their face under here, but generally they're all civilized for the most part.
All the washrooms and the change rooms look spectacular, but let's show you guys one of the change rooms.
What, any song choices? Song requests?
Dude, what is that?
I'm showerly challenged is what that is. That's what I was trying to do.
Hello, all you amazing Okanagan people. I am Saffron Quist,
And I am Stephanie Bell.
and this is your Okanagan Update.
Composed of 4 brilliant musicians from Seattle, the Dylan Hayes Quartet will be performing at the Vernon Jazz Club on April 22nd. His debut record, Songs for Rooms and People, is one of the top 10 jazz albums of 2020 in the Seattle Times.
Hosting about 20 live music events per year, the Vernon Jazz Club is an intimate cabaret-style venue with bar service, a wonderful place to gather with friends on a Saturday night.
Every Sunday at the Kelowna Art Gallery is Family Day.
Come enjoy adventures in art based on their current exhibits, explore new materials and techniques, and create a unique piece to take home with you.
Part Disneyland, part collectible pickers show, part Halloween, the Vernon Comic Con is coming May 6th at the Vernon Lodge.
So much more than comics. Come join the fun and cosplay, meet collectors, play games, buy, sell, and trade cards, view stunning props, and search through a plethora of long boxes. From private collectors and artists to retail outlets, there will be so many rare and unique items that are hardly ever seen.
Blippi is coming to Penticton on May 19th as part of his wonderful world tour to sing, dance, and learn about what makes different cities unique and special.
The Blippi Show is a fun and educational favorite for children under 10 or so with over 17 million YouTube subscribers.
Happening at the South Okanagan Event Center, children 2 and under are free and tickets are selling fast.
For more information, more events, or to have your business featured, head to dotheokanagan.com.
And that's it for your Okanagan update. Back to the episode.
Thank you so much for allowing us in here. This is a wonderful studio / Beverly Hills looking spa. This is impressive, it's beautiful. But thanks for taking these old bones and putting them in the right place. I know people who are watching are gonna be in love with it and they're gonna come down. Hopefully you guys learned a lot. It's not for everyone, it is for everyone. So make sure you pick up the phone or DM her and she'll get you some information.
Yeah, thank you so much, Peter.
Leading into that, where can they go if they want some information
Yeah.
or to sign up?
Absolutely. You can find our website at nobleyoga.studio, and it's all on there.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank
Namaste.
you so much, David. Namaste.
If you guys want to get some of these cool shirts, just like Peter and I,
Get the Towns, get the Adventure logo, coffee mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops. There's so much stuff that we got on our website, hellookanagan.com.
click the link, guys, hellookanagan.com.